Hi YouTube, it's Lena. Sorry if I'm not super energetic today, but I've been awake for like 22 hours and I have to be awake for, I don't know, at least like 8 more. So I'm a little tired and I can't have a ton of caffeine at one time, or to be perfectly honest, it does not agree with me. But we're here for a Project Pan Roulette update, which is super exciting as always. Yeah, it is. It really is. I'm just a little out of it. So my brain wanders and I forget how to say words. Please forgive me. Anyways, we do have an exciting announcement. I finished the Devil. No, it's not really the Devil. It's the Garnier Clean Nourishing Cleansing Oil. Yeah, I had to sandwich bag it, or Sephora bag it really, so that it wouldn't leak all over everything I own, because it wants to do that. I probably finished it literally like the same day as I filmed last time, because I had like this teeny tiny amount left. Like it wouldn't even suck up properly through the nozzle and tube anymore, so I dumped it out on my hand and used it that night. But what counts is that it's done, so I get to draw something from the cup. But first, let's go over my other items that I still have. I only have 2 items in my original 10 that I drew, and this one is definitely a little worse for wear. This is my Nicka Shimmer Eyeliner in green. I am wearing it today. I do wear it with gold eyeshadow. And as I'm trying to pan a gold eyeshadow right now, I wear it a fair amount. I think this might actually be done soon, because not only do I have to dip it back in between eyes, I'm actually starting to have to do this number right here to make sure that the little plastic tip is completely coated, which I really like this eyeliner, don't get me wrong, but yay, it's almost finished, because I had a while there where I was literally like never using it, because I suck. Speaking of things I was never using for a while, this is... Oh, the Nicka eyeliner was eye product in my favorite color, and this is color I don't normally wear. This is the Buxon lip gloss in Trixie. I chose it because it's kind of orangey, corally, and corals are not something that I remember to wear very often, even though I have a ton of corals if you saw my lip declutter. But I am wearing it today over the Bite Pencil and Rhubarb because I ran out of my Deluxe lip gloss, like trying to apply it apparently. But I did make a little more progress, as you can see. I'm so happy to actually be making progress finally on this stupid thing, because for the longest time I wasn't using it because I was trying to use up other things. But one of the eye looks that I'm panning, if I wear like a peachy lipstick and this together, and it just makes for a really light lip and it goes great with it. It's the Pomegranate Punk in my finished 5 by Cinco de Mayo, actually. But this looks really pretty with it, so it's getting use, and that's awesome. So next is something I have the most of, which is definitely eyeshadow, although lips are a total running second. I picked my L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Perpetual Purple, because I'm an idiot. But here it is right here. I'm trying to hit pan in the corner because that's where I started for some reason, even though it would totally have been easier to see if I'd have tried in the middle. But I do use this about 3 or 4 times between every video at least. Usually it's an outer V color because of what I'm trying to pan. It goes with one of the other eyeshadows that I'm trying to pan right now actually. So hopefully I do hit pan soon, but at least it's getting used. Everything in here I've finally figured out ways to use them even if I don't use them every day. And it took me a while to figure that out because apparently I'm not smart. Alright, let's see. Next is limited edition. And I picked a Maybelline Master Matte blush stick thingy. And it's in the color Flushed Up. These came out sometime last year. And it's just under the mark I made last time, so I didn't make a mark. But I use this every day I wear makeup. Unfortunately, I can only seem to mark it like every other update because, I mean, it's a freaking blush stick. I'm not gonna make a ton of progress every time. I wish I'd remembered to get my less used blush stick so you could see I have used a ton of this up. I've used up over half at this point. So It's definitely on its way out. It's just gonna take a while because blushes take a while. What else? Oh, I actually have to flip the page. Next is my Birchbox item, the Divinus Hair Oil. This is the one thing I still have not touched because I decided to try and well, not pan, but finish a overnight treatment in my finished 14 by February 14th, which is, I have to film in like 4 days, apparently. But because I was trying to finish that by a certain time, I haven't been using this for like 4 months. I really should replace it with something else, but that'll be over soon, and I guess I'll start using that again or something. Let's see, next is something in a palette, and this is what I wear the Perpetual Purple L'Oreal Infallible Shadow with. It is Freak in my Urban Decay Electric palette. I have a true dip going on right now. I don't know how well you can see that, because for once I'm actually filming in the day instead of in the dead of night, so my lighting is slightly even brighter than normal. In case you haven't realized, I did get lighting for Christmas, or if you're tuning in for the first time, it's not Christmas, my birthday, which is right before Christmas. So I'm still kind of, even though I've had it for over a month now, I'm still kind of getting used to having lighting. Like real lighting, because I have like 10-foot ceilings. That's why before my videos were so dark. I had 10-foot ceilings and I have no windows facing me, so I kind of just had to work with what I had. But thankfully, my husband was very nice and bought me lighting for my birthday. I don't know why I'm rambling about that. Whatever. Anyways, next is something I have a love-hate relationship with, and that is Tarte's The Sculptor, the little contour stick sample that I got. I used up one of these last year in my project pan, one of my project pans in 2015. And this is it right here. And even though I use this every time I wear makeup, I made super little progress on it this time. I guess it's because I don't have the point anymore. Like, wearing down the point made it go pretty quickly, but past that, it's just gonna be, you know, small amounts each time. Which, I mean, is fair. You're gonna go through the pointed part faster than you're gonna go through the, you know, rest of the chunk. And it's a product that I like more than I hate. I just don't like the fact that it's cream and it takes a little bit extra to blend in. Whereas if I just used a powder, I could blend it in super easy and not have to worry about it. See, next, I believe it was, what was it? Favorite lip product, and I have fallen in love with using clear lip liner, so I chose my Rimmel Moisture Renew Universal Transparent Liner. And this is all I have left. Why am I trying to show you that without putting my hand in front of it? Just this teeny tiny nub that comes out. Yay for that. But I can still use it if I could figure out how to, yep, I can still totally use it. So I have not declared it done yet. Although if I break it, I'm going to be very mad. Because I don't have a replacement for this. Because I want to try either the Essence or the Milani one next, but I have to get them before I can do that. And this only had a little bit of progress too, which I really don't understand that. I have skipped wearing makeup a couple of extra days this past 2 weeks, so that's probably what it is, I'm sure, but you know, you miss like 2 extra days of wearing makeup and you get really crappy progress. Anyways. Finally, I have a loose powder product, and being the dummy that I am, I chose another eyeshadow. I didn't have much else to choose from, but still. I chose the Bella Pierre eyeshadow in Excite. And I don't even like this, I have learned. I like it for an inner corner highlight, it's fine. I don't like it for all over the lid because it creases like crazy. I don't know why. I did mark it. Let's see. Yeah, but my marks have already vanished off of it. Like, you can barely see them. And it obviously hasn't moved much because I have used it predominantly as an inner corner highlight because, like I said, it creases no matter what I do if I put it all over the lid. So I don't think I'm going to finish that one before I hit 20. I've now hit 10 finished products, which is awesome. Because that stuff like this was almost brand new. It was actually my neglected product, so it had only been used a couple of times. This was practically new, as was this. Most of the stuff in here, other than the lip liner, had only been used a handful of times. Like, I love this palette, but I didn't get to use it too much last year because I was painting Lorac Pro, which I will be showing after I pick something from the magical cup of wishes and figure out what I want to make it, which that's the exciting part. Let's get to that. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm weird and rambly today, but I've had so little sleep. Alright, let's see what we got. Huh. Spa product. I think that's supposed to say spa product. It cut off what I believe was the P. You can't see that. Why am I trying? You'll just have to trust me. So I get to go figure out what I should pick for a spa product, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So for spa product, I decided to go with a scrub. This is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub in Pomegranate Asahi, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not smart enough to pronounce that. But I love this. It smells awesome. You could totally construe scrub as a spa product because it's definitely not like a necessity in any shape or form. And I really wish that Tree Hut made other stuff in this scent, but it seems like they only make the scrub. So that is about right here. I will mark it when I'm done with the video. But let's take a look at my Lorac Pro. Ta-da! There's not much difference from last time. I had finished Garnet and Light Pink last time. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but I have made the hole in Mauve bigger, and I'm starting to create a very light dip in Sable, plus you can see my pan in black has basically made a giant T at this point. Yeah. Once you get stuck with all like crease and outer corner shades and stuff like that, the progress goes slower. I'm still going to be working on this all year, but I'm going to be trying to hit pan on other shadows. Like, I would eventually like to hit pan in every shadow in my Urban Decay electric palette, which once I start doing, I will be showing that along with this for my Pan That palette. But right now I'm only working on the green shade Freak for my Project Pan Roulette, so I don't need to show it for anything else because that's the only one I'm working on. I wish there was more to show you. Once I finish panning Pomegranate Punk, I do intend to start working on pewter again. Actually, I'm going to be working on it with a previous product that I finished for this project. I hit pan on the NYX Prismatic Eyeshadow in Mermaid, and mixing that with pewter wound up with this really pretty kind of greeny bronzy looking color. And once I finish off Pomegranate Punk, I just want to hit pan on it, so I'm pretty close to doing that. I'm going to start wearing that again. So hopefully that will happen soon so that I can start working on it and make this a little more interesting. It's like, yeah, I have a bunch of outer corner shades. I can only use so much of it at a time unless I want to go deep purple all over the lid, which is, you know, totally a look, but not one that I want to do very often. So anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry, like I said, that I wasn't too peppy this time. I'm just grateful that I'm awake right now. But thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!